What is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Forrest Ripperton. Before I even get to finishing my intro, I know some of y'all have realized or recognized or heard or whatever you want to say. Y'all be hearing this little beeping noise. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from this drain. I know we've all been there where you got like a smoke detector and it's beeping over and over again in the house and you're trying to figure out what the hell going on. You saw that, right? So this means that it need a new battery or whatever it is or something like that. And I noticed that in some of my videos, it was beeping a lot. You know, like when you in a house and this shit beeping, you kind of get used to it. Like you don't even hear it anymore. But like while I'm making my videos, I started to notice it, and a lot of y'all noticed it as well. So I'm gonna, it says push to hush. So I'm just gonna push this joint and it should be quiet for a while. Hopefully that stays quiet for the rest of the video. But yeah, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Forrest Ripperton back at it again with another video. Yeah, what is poppin', everybody? So today we are going to talk about a very much, I feel like this is very like needed for the culture because I've had a decent amount of people come into my DMs and think that the dunks that I was wearing were Jordan 1s. And also I've just heard in casual conversations with people, people refer to Jordan 1s as dunks or referring to dunks as Jordan 1s. And I just feel like that this video is like really needed for the culture. So I'm going to compare the Jordan 1 and the Nike Dunk High, not the SBs. I don't have any SBs actually. I've never owned a pair of Nike Dunk SBs. So we are going to compare. I have one Nike Dunk High right here. This is actually the only Dunk High that I have, and this is the Varsity Black and Varsity Maize. I think that's the colorway. The box is in my closet, but I just recently copped these a couple weeks ago from StockX. I've been wearing these like almost every single day. You could tell like they're just hella dirty. And then I have, y'all know, the Jordan 1, the shadow ones that I wear all the time. Like these have been worn obviously way more than these, but they're kind of like everydays. I kind of have put these in the closet and haven't worn these for a while. And these have recently turned into my everyday sneaker. But we are going to compare these two together. As you can see, they kind of look really similar, but there are actually like a couple differences I actually wrote down on my paper so I don't forget to like compare them and stuff like that. And if I do miss any comparison while y'all listening, let me know in the comments below which one y'all actually like more and what differences that I didn't mention in there. So with the Nike Dunk, this for off the jump, if you have both of these in your hand, this has way more padding than this one, than the Jordan 1. So the Nike Dunk High has a lot more padding in the ankle part, mostly. As you can see, I don't know if y'all could tell, but this has like a fatter like ankle than the Jordan 1. If you could see the padding in there, this has a lot more padding. So with this having a lot more padding, I do feel as though the Nike Dunk High is more comfortable than the Jordan 1. Some people might disagree with that, but me personally, when I put these on my feet, it just feels more like comfortable, like around the ankle mostly, but like just the shoe in general, I feel like it has just more like stability to it for some reason. These are kind of like really low to the ground. The ankle padding isn't really that much, you know what I'm saying, like padding on it or anything like that, but I really do like the padding in this, and it's just a fact that this has more padding in it. Although this isn't a Dunk SB, it still can be, it's like meant for like, you know what I'm saying, skating and basketball and stuff like this. This is made for basketball, but like personally, I've played basketball in this Jordan 1 and they aren't that comfortable to hoop in. I haven't played basketball in these, but I would assume these are more comfortable because of the padding. These are just really like flimsy and just like, bro, these shits, I don't know. But the padding, number one, I feel like this wins with padding over the Jordan 1. Yeah. And with the Jordan 1, this has a more slimmer look. As you can see, just looking at it head on, it has like a slimmer look. It's like slim, like in this part, like you see it as just like slim as you like go up, and it has like a more like flatter. I can't even really explain it. I was trying to like look at them before I made the video, and I was like, the Jordan 1 has like a more wider toe and then slimmer body, and then I feel like this, the Dunk High, has like a slimmer toe. and like just a slim body as well. But I feel like this is more slimmer. Like the overall silhouette is slimmer than the Dunk High, obviously. And I feel like with this being more slimmer, it's able to go with a lot more outfits. You can't really wear, you have to wear a specific pant and specific like outfit with these, but with these you almost can wear these with anything. I wouldn't really do it, but I've seen people wear the Jordan 1 with like suits and all types of shit. Like I don't think you can wear a Dunk High and it look as cool as a Jordan 1. I don't think you should wear Jordan 1s with a suit at all. I just don't think that that's style. Like that, you should do that, but I've seen it done and it looks cool, and I just couldn't imagine this looking that good because of the like fatter like build of the shoe. So this is way more slimmer, so I feel with the slimmer look and more sleek look, you can pull off way more outfits with this than you can with these, because these are like a very, very specific outfit you have to wear, like especially when it comes to like pants and all types of shit. So this can be, I think what I'm looking to say is this can be dressed up and dressed down. I feel like these can only be dressed down, but maybe it's somebody out there that can change my mind. I feel like these are dress upable and dress downable, even though those aren't words, and these are just dress downable. These are way more like casual shoe. Another difference between the Jordan 1 High and the Dunk High is the Dunks have a better low. Like the Dunk Low, the Nike Dunk Low has a better looking shoe than the Jordan 1 Low. Jordan 1 Lows are so terrible, bro. Like there's no Jordan 1 Low out there that I like. It's like not one at all. I've never seen one Jordan Low out there that looks good. No colorway, no bread, no shadow, no nothing. Like none of those look fire at all. I know some people out there who love Jordan Lows. Y'all love Jordan Mids. I hate Jordan Mids and Jordan Lows. They're so disgusting. Like they're so ass to me. No shame to anybody out there who has a pair of Jordan Lows or Jordan Mids. They suck to me. But I feel like the Dunk has just way better lows. Like I can pick out almost any Dunk Low, no matter what the colorway is, and be like, all right, this looks way better than a Jordan 1 Low. Like all Jordan 1 Lows suck. So I feel like that's where the Dunk High wins in that aspect, is because its little brother or little sister or whatever you want to call it has a better silhouette than these. Another thing, as you can see with the difference, is the Jordan 1 has the little logo on the ankle part and the Dunk High doesn't have the logo on it. I feel like the logo adds character to the shoe, because if this Jordan 1 didn't have the logo on it, for some, maybe because I'm so used to it being right there, but I just feel like it wouldn't hit as hard. You know what I'm saying? Even though most of the time when you do wear Jordan 1 with pants, you don't really see this unless your pants are just hella skinny or they sit on the shoe a certain way. But you don't really see it. But knowing that it is there, it just hit different. This doesn't have a logo at all, but I feel like if it did have a logo, it just wouldn't hit. So I just feel like that extra touch on it is really, really cool. I don't feel as though it's a better or worse thing when it comes to comparing both of them. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to let y'all know that this has that and this doesn't. It doesn't make a difference. But if this didn't have it, it wouldn't hit that hard. If this had it, it wouldn't hit as hard either. So yeah, that's just another difference. I'm not really comparing that with each other, but yeah, that has a logo, you know, the Air Jordan logo. That doesn't. Duh. Since I was talking about the Dunk High having better lows, I feel like the Jordan 1 has better colorways in general. Like the Jordan 1 High has better colorways than these. I mean, the Dunk High has more colorways. They have all type of renditions of a Dunk High, but they don't all hit. Now with the Jordan 1, they have a lot of colorways that hit, like classics. So you got the Shadow, you got the Chicago's, you got the Unions, you got the what do you have? I'm brain fart right now. You got the Royal ones, you have the Bread ones, you have the Black Toe ones, you have, what else do you have? There's so many ones out there. You got the Neutral Gray ones. You have a lot of one colorway that are just like super classics. Like with the Dunks, it's like some of their colorways are classics, but not all of them hit like the Jordan 1 Highs. If y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. If the Jordan 1 colorways, like the classic Jordan 1 colorways, hit so different than these. Like the classic colorway for these and the classic way color for these like going in a battle, the Jordan 1 is gonna win all the way. Like these classics are just so like they're just so fire. And these they have good colorways. Don't get me wrong, they do have good colorways. Like the Jordan, they also have a Jordan 1 with this colorway. I think it's the Old Love. It's either the Old Love or it's the New Love ones, but they're like mids, but they don't hit like this. You know what I'm saying? I like this better than the actual Jordan 1 colorway. I wish I had the Jordan colorway in this so I could compare both of them at the same time, but I don't. But yeah, I feel like the classics in these are way better than these, even though these do have some good colors. Another comparison I can make that I feel like a lot of people may not really recognize or talk about is the tongue. Now the tongue in the Jordan 1 is like more flimsy, and I feel like that's like a, what is this, like a nylon? Honestly, I don't know the material of this tongue. Maybe it's a nylon, maybe it isn't. But I feel like the tongue is more like flimsy in this, and it isn't as firm. And in the Nike Dunk, it's like firm. Like if y'all own a pair, y'all be able to like go touch our shoe and see the difference. But the tongue on the Dunk is way more like firmer, and like it has like texture to it. So I like that in the tongue because it adds to that comfortability. Again, like when I slip the shoe on, it just feels like the tongue is like firm on my foot, and it just holds everything together. Where when I put a Jordan 1 on, it feels like looser, and it doesn't really feel like it's holding the foot in as comfortable. But don't get me wrong, this is a comfortable shoe. I just feel like this just feels so much better on foot, and the tongue is just like, it's firm. So I like the way that feels on my foot. That might be just a personal thing, but that's definitely a difference. When you have the shoe in hand and on foot, you could tell like the difference in tongue. And I just like the Dunk High tongue better than the Jordan 1. Another thing that I do like about the Dunk High is I feel like when I wear my shoes, I like to wear my pants like behind the tongue sometimes. So like if y'all don't know, I do wear my shoes unlaced a lot, and I like to sit my pants behind the tongue, and I feel like the pants just sit behind the tongue better on the Dunk High than the Jordan 1. And I think it's because of that firm tongue, because when you sit the pants on here, the tongue doesn't like sink in the shoe, or it like stays in place, where if you try to sit a pants leg behind this, it doesn't stick out as much because it's so flimsy, and while you're moving and stuff like that, the tongue might like slide down and fall down. So when I'm wearing the Dunk High, I like to sit my pants behind the tongue, and it just sits there. Like I like that way much better than the Jordan 1. Like with the Jordan 1, most of the time I have to wear my pants over the shoe, or if I do wear my pants behind the tongue, they fall right back over the shoe, and it just doesn't stay in place. And that's one thing that I don't like about the shoe, but I do like that better about this. It sounds like as I'm comparing it, I'm starting to like the Dunk High better than I like the Jordan 1, but I feel like they both serve different purposes. Like they look almost identically the same, but they just hold different purposes. So this holds a different purpose when you put it on the fit, and this holds a different purpose when you put it on the fit. So I feel like they just, you know what I'm saying, they're good with what they do, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I can compare about the Jordan 1 and the Dunk, now both shoes are worn a lot, like by a lot of people, but I feel like way more people wear the Jordan 1 than the Dunks. Like I said, this might sound crazy, but like the Jordan 1 is worn way more than the Dunk Highs. Like I know in previous like years, since like last year and shit like that, that the Dunk High has like the popularity has grown, because years back these shits were sitting in the store. So I know it seems like more people are wearing these, but the Jordan 1 is still worn way more than the Dunk High. And I feel like that's what blows me, you know what I'm saying? Like if I go outside, I'll see way more people with a Jordan 1 on, whether it's a mid or a high, then I'll see them wearing a Dunk. Now on the internet, a lot of people might be wearing these and shit like that, but in real life, a lot of people are wearing Jordan 1s more than they're wearing the Dunk High. So that kind of makes me want to wear the Dunk Highs even more, because it's like, all right, I know not that many people outside today are going to have a pair of Dunks on, but they're definitely going to have a pair of Jordan 1s on. So I guess that kind of draws me to the Dunk High even more. So yeah, so if you're trying to like get a shoe where not too many people are going to be wearing, like I said, they're both worn all over the place. But if you want one where not that many people are going to be wearing it, I feel like you should get a Dunk High. but never neglect the Jordan 1. Like, I don't want to shit on the Jordan 1 because I've already talked about them in my other video, a couple videos back, where it seemed like I just hated Jordan 1s. I don't hate Jordan 1s, and I'll never stop wearing Jordan 1s. I just feel like they're overly, like, populated, and a lot of people just all of a sudden love Jordan 1s, and it's just like, all right, cool. But I just feel like more people are wearing these, so I gravitate towards these even more. But yeah, that's kind of much all I wanted to do with these Jordan 1s and the Dunk High. I hope this was like a cool little comparison. I was trying to compare it as good as possible. Yeah, so while editing the video, I noticed that I didn't compare the like ankle little thing right here. So like on the Dunk Highs, they have like the little ankle shit where it's not attached to the shoe, and on the Jordan 1 it's actually attached to it. I don't know if that really makes a big difference when it comes to like styling them and shit like that, because it's never a time where I wear the Dunk High with like the little ankle shits flared out. I see some people wear that. I just feel like it's hella like tacky and it sucks. But yeah, that's another like difference that I didn't mention in the video, so I wanted to put that in there real fast, is that with the Dunk Highs, the little ankle part right here, you can wear them like flared out. Hold on, let me try to like this. Like, you see how it's sticking out while you wear it? It's like sticking out, so you can do that with these if that's just your steez. But with the Jordan 1, it's like you're not flaring those out. This shit is not going nowhere unless you use a seam ripper and take it off. So if that makes a big difference with which one you would rather wear, there you go. I just noticed that I forgot to mention that in the video. But yeah, they are similar sneakers. They are definitely similar sneakers, but they have their own differences. Like I said, they're both used for different reasons. Like, you can have both pair of these and use them for different reasons. Like with the outfit I have on right now, I feel like the Dunk High would just look better because of the way it's going to fit on my, like, with my pants, and just look with the fit. But don't get me wrong, Jordan 1s are always a classic and go with any and everything. Like I said, these are way more versatile, but these just have that like chunky aesthetic that I love. I just feel like these hit a little bit harder sometimes than the Jordan 1, but don't get me wrong, the Jordan 1 is a classic. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Which one do you like the most? Like I said, with the way the comparison looked, it looked like I was gravitating towards the Dunk High more than the Jordan 1. And I do not want to disrespect a classic, but you know what I'm saying? You know, they kind of got the inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger.